Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa. If you guys are new here, welcome. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about all of the essential items that I have been using for self-tanning, all the products I've been using, how to really get that summery glow, how to like accentuate a natural tan, or if you don't have a natural tan, how to achieve that with some of these products. So this is really just about getting like a summery, very bronze and like pretty glow. I feel like in the summertime I'm normally pretty tan, and sometimes when I go out, or not really going out now, but sometimes when we are going out, I like to accentuate my tan with like a glow or something like that, and sometimes I think it's hard to find something that has that, or any products that do have that. So today's video is all about that. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys haven't already, and follow my Instagram at Vanessa.chiarella. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's just get right into it. So the first things I want to talk to you guys about are random. They're kind of like just little things that I have gotten. I went to Marshall's the other day and I restocked on some stuff, and I got some things that I think help with the tan, like prepping before it and stuff that you can use after it. So first I'm going to show you guys just some of the things that I got, and the first thing I got was this Pexin White and Peach baby powder. Baby powder is something I use sometimes. I don't use it all the time, but I use it on my body. I feel like it helps with chafing, it helps with drying yourself down, and this just smells so good and so clean, and I used to use it a lot when I was younger, and I've just definitely been wanting to kind of get back into it, so I picked up this baby powder. Next thing I picked up were these exfoliant gloves. These are super cute. We'll get into the pastel color, not that the color matters, but I just think it makes it that much cuter. These are polyester, and they have like a rubber band around them, so they're wicked comfortable, but these are crucial if you're going to be tanning to get off the dead skin. So in the shower, I'll usually just put these on either after my shower, like towards the end of my shower, so my skin is pretty soft and my pores are pretty open, or I'll take a bath and I'll use these. And I usually would just like scrub like all over my skin, not too harshly, just to get that first layer of dead skin off a little bit, so you can achieve your perfect, most prettiest glow when you get out of the shower. So yeah, I've really been liking using these. I have like a loofah in my shower, but I wanted to get some gloves, so picked these up. Next thing I picked up was this Grove? It's called Grove. It's bath salt and soak. It just has like vitamin E essential in it, and like fragrance, I guess. It smells so good. This isn't something you need if you're like, oh my gosh, I wish you guys could smell it. It literally smells like a spa, like very clean. But I often will use one of these if I'm taking a bath just to soak, and it really just helps with the like aroma of the bath and stuff. Like it just smells good and really helps soften your skin, especially with like the vitamin E in it and all that stuff. It's getting your skin very prepped and moisturized to self-tan. So versus just like laying in a bath with nothing in it, I feel like that won't help your skin as much. So I picked that up as well. Super cute, love that. Then these are wicked random, don't have anything to do with self-tanning, but I thought I would just throw it in here since I also got these and I think they're super cute. You guys could pick them up too. These are just collagen masks. I think I'm going to do this while I take a bath. Super cute, just 5 pairs. I've never used them though, so I can't like say much about them, but they're just like soothing 15-minute eye therapy, helps prevent fine lines and wrinkles, helps reduce dark circles under the eyes and shadows, so I could definitely benefit from that if you have a lack of sleep, which I unfortunately have had lately, but trying to get right back onto my schedule. So I thought these would help. Picked them up. They're pretty inexpensive, so love these. Can't wait to try them while I am taking my bath. The next thing I got were these cotton tampons. Thought I would show you guys. I don't know why. I just thought they looked super clean and cute. I have actually been wanting to get some of those tampons. I think they're the Lola brand. I think that's the name of it. I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely want to see if these like do anything different. Honestly, don't think I'll be able to tell, but the ingredients that you're putting into your body also are so important, and supposedly these just are like very biomedically made, and they're made in Europe with like organic cotton, and they're just free of pesticides, polyester, fragrance, and know, some things like that, I guess. So I'm gonna try these out, and they're just like super cute. They look like this, just wicked clean and pretty. And then I wanted to show you guys, I got a package in the mail today from Sephora. It's the Slip Sleeping Mask. Can you guys see? Is anything focusing? This is the Lip Laneige, the vanilla kind. I also have, I think it's like the berry one, the sleeping one here. But I wanted to really try this one out, and it's so cute. It comes with this little, oops, applicator. I don't think like I ever use these. I just honestly use my finger. But I'll show you guys what it looks like when I open it. Super cute. Ooh, whoops. Just like wicked clean. Fresh new lip balm. So excited about that. Stuff works so good. But okay, enough of that. Now I'm just gonna go into some of the products that I do use, and then I'll show you guys just like which ones I use for like different times and stuff like that. So let me just get that all set up to show you guys. Okay, so a couple brands I have with me right here that I have been using and experimenting with like for a very long time. I have been self-tanning since I was in high school, so I want to say I was like a sophomore in high school. Honestly, maybe even a freshman. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the brand Fake Bake. I'm not sure if people still use it or if they've like upgraded their stuff. I don't really keep up with them anymore, but I used to use Fake Bake all the time. That was the first self-tanner I used. I remember like it was yesterday buying it at Kohl's and being very obsessed, and that's like my first experience with self-tanner. And then after that I started watching YouTube as I was like growing up, and I would watch all these girls from Australia and they were obsessed with Bondi sands, and I remember I was like one of the very few you know, in my grade, because I was still pretty young. I was probably like 14 or 15 at the time maybe, and I was like self-tanning. Mind you, I'm Italian, so I do have darker skin, but I definitely just loved being like super tan. And I got Bondi sands. I ordered it for the first time, and I did get a lot of compliments on it, but it was just because I was watching girls like way older than me from Australia. But I still use Bondi sands, and they are one of the best self-tanners that I've used so far. This is the newest one. This is the Arrow one. This one is, let me see, what's the difference between this one? I think this one develops in a day. I think that's what the Arrow means. Honestly, you should probably know that, but I know Arrow is very dark, because then I also have the Bondi sands, just the dark one. This is the one I used like forever and ever. This is like, I've rebought this many times, but yeah, normally I'll put the self-tanner on, and then the next day or next morning, whenever I do it, depending, I will shower it off, and it will kind of just be this wicked pretty tan. It goes on really dark at first, so I'll show you guys a little bit, but when you do put it on, it's like super super dark, and it kind of like makes your skin look a little bit like muddy and like kind of gross, and you kind of do smell like that like scent, but it's not a bad scent. It just smells like coconut, and it does just go away. If you're gonna be sleeping in white sheets, like my sheets are so white, so I have a towel right next to me so I don't get this dirty, but if you're gonna be sleeping in white sheets, I recommend definitely sleeping in like sweatpants or a sweatshirt and like blasting your air or something, even though because it's summer here, or just putting like, I don't know, like maybe a towel down, or just changing your sheets. I guess they won't stain them, but they'll definitely get some residue on them. But these are definitely like my go-tos. Honestly, I've been using this one the most this summer. But then actually I've been using the Bondi Sands Glow. I just ran out, but I wanted to tell you guys it's the Glow, what is it? It's like the Instant Glow. So it's just the prettiest, most sheer color of like self-tanner. It's so pretty. It's literally, I'm obsessed with it. And you will put like just a little bit over your skin. It's pretty sheer, so you kind of have to have a little bit of a base first, which is perfect because it's summer here. So I have really been like loving using that because it's just the perfect amount of tan. And if you're like on vacation and you want your like décolletage to be wicked pretty, you just put that on. It looks really good with like jewelry, and it just makes you extremely tan. So what's better than that? But so yeah, Bondi Sands is a really great brand. I've been using that for a while. So the next one is this Isle of Paradise Tanning Mist. So I talked about this before. I have used the drops of these a little bit. I used them for like a month or so, maybe a little longer, and they kind of made me break out, made my skin like break out into like a little rash. I'm not really sure. I guess people have said that does this, unfortunately, but I've been lucked out, I guess, with the Isle of Paradise, the mist. I don't think I've broken out. I don't think I've had any breakouts from this so far. Hopefully it just continues to not make me break out, because I do love the finish of this. I'm going to show you guys a little bit, like some swatches of the tanners, like the undertones, because Bondi Sands is very golden and yellow undertone, which is great for my skin because I'm very olive undertone, and it doesn't leave you looking orange at all, but it leaves you with this like very, very pretty golden color. That's what I've always tried to like look like. People might not like it, I'm not sure, like, but I can show you guys the undertones if you're interested in buying them. And then this is just the one that I've been using for my face. I don't typically put this on my face because I'm super cautious about what I put on my face, and like I really try to avoid any fragrance at all possible, like stuff like that. And this definitely has all that in it. But it doesn't make my body break out ever. Like I've never broken out from this. It's definitely super good for that. And I know people do use this on their face. They definitely can. I just normally don't, so but that's why I have this, and this stuff works so well so far. I'll show you guys, and you just spray it on your face at night, and it makes your face this like wicked pretty, like it's not even like that dark, it's just like one shade darker than like your skin. It almost looks like you put on like a tinted moisturizer, but you didn't, and it's honestly like the best. So it just gives you this really healthy glow, especially in the summer if you're not trying to like get your face really tan, especially because you don't want to make your skin wrinkle or anything from the sun. Really been loving this. The next tanner I'm talking about is the Loving Tan. This is the Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. This one is so great. I've also loved this one. So this one gives you a little bit more of a darker tan. I don't even know how to explain it. So this one, I'll show you guys the undertones, but this one's more green, I think. This one is very dark. I love this too. I just think that for my skin tone, this makes me look a little bit too dark, if that makes any sense. Like it makes me very brown, which is completely fine, and it makes me very like not warm because my skin tone is olive. So I just think it looks a little fake on me, but for other people, like, people love it. I've definitely used it. I'm like almost halfway done, but ever since I got the Bondi Sands ones again, I've just kind of been sticking to those. But Loving Tan is a huge brand. They're so good at like creating their self tanners. I know so many people who use them, and it's like definitely up there on my top like 3 lists of tanners. But just this past summer and the past couple summers, I've been leaning more towards the Bondi Sands one. But yeah, you'll put this one on and let it develop for 6 hours. And so usually that's like a full night's rest of sleep, and then you can just shower it off in the morning. You always shower with cold water at the end of your shower to close your pores, and you don't use bar soap because that strips your color. And you want to definitely just kind of take the quickest shower, like a minimalist shower, and don't really use any fragrances or stuff if you're trying to make your tan last as long as possible. You should definitely do that. And then it's super important to wear a lot of moisturizer. Put moisturizer on prior and after. That's really going to help your tan to develop at its best and be its like tannest and make it last the longest, because that's definitely what you're spending all this money for. Like, I feel like I used to get spray tans even too, and those are great, but they're kind of like a hassle sometimes, and it's really great to just like have this in your drawers and just do yourself like a self tanning night and have yourself a self tanning night. And it's very quick drying. I will say for both of these, neither of them are tacky like at all. Maybe the Bondi Sands ultra dark one, I mean the dark one, is a little bit tacky, maybe like the most tacky I guess, but not even bad. You just put on loose clothes and you like go right to bed. So yeah, loving the Loving Tan as well. I will demonstrate to you guys like what it kind of looks like, the undertone of it and everything, so you can kind of match it to yourself if you're curious of getting it or something. Okay, lastly, for the tanners that I've been using, this is a more inexpensive one. This one's a drugstore one. You can get it at your local CVS or drugstore. Thought I would throw this in there for some options. This is the Jergens Natural Glow, can't talk, Instant Sun. And this is the shade Deep Aruba Tan. This stuff is really good too. Honestly, I used this for a very long time last summer. I remember when I was super tan towards the end of it, I was going to a lot of concerts and I used this tan like the most, and it makes your skin again very golden. The deep Aruba is very, very, very pretty on. The one thing I'll say about this is it doesn't last as long and you have to kind of build up your tan. So I remember using a lot of this, like I'm almost halfway through and I think I've used it like 5 times, but other than that, it's so inexpensive. You could probably buy 2 of these or 3 and maybe match the price of one of those. So if that's like what you're looking at, the money price of it, then I guess that could be something you guys would be interested in, like buying one of these. You can literally get it at CVS, but I know a couple people, to reference if you guys are familiar with them, that like Cassie and Michelle, like the Randolph sisters, use this, and somebody else I don't remember, but it is pretty popular and it's really good for fair skin. It just makes you have this like really golden, like pretty tan. It's very light and summery, and the smell is not bad at all. It's like this pretty like coconutty, that's how I would describe it. It's kind of like how all self-tanners smell, but nothing like gross, no like distinct smell. Like you could definitely handle the smell, I could at least. But yeah, so this is one that I also use, super good. I can show you the undertone of this, and this gives you like a kind of more, same with the golden, like olive skin tone I would say. But I also have a good friend of mine who's like fair and she uses this one too, and it looks amazing on her. So it just looks a little different on me, but that's okay. Obviously everybody's different, but it definitely works really well and it's super inexpensive. So thought I would just throw that one in there for you guys. Next thing that is essential is this Bondi Sands mitt. Doesn't have to be Bondi Sands, but I just think these ones are the best. They're super good quality. The inside is this like material, I don't know if you can kind of tell, it's like I don't even know, like styrofoam kind of, because I also have another mitt and it completely broke through, like on the sides it literally has just been like broken, and I was literally using that for like ever until my friend was like tanning with me and she was like, I'm literally buying you a mitt, and she bought me a mitt. She like called me and was like, guess what I got you? Like I got you a mitt, 'cause I literally like wasn't buying a new one. I don't know why. I like waited until it was legit tearing into pieces. But yeah, so she got me this little mitt. I think they're like legit $4 or something. They sell these at Walgreens, I think. You can order them on Amazon, on the website, whatever. Whenever you're buying your tanner, I definitely recommend getting a mitt with it. It's just super convenient, because you definitely, well, I guess you definitely don't need one, but it definitely helps to make the application process a little bit simpler. But I don't know, I just really love using the mitt, and yeah, this one's super cute. So just moving on to some more applicator things and some tips that I've done. The next thing is this brush. So this is the It Cosmetics fan brush. So I wouldn't recommend buying like an inexpensive brush to use this, but just one that you have laying around. I literally can work any brush, like any stippling brush, any makeup brush, just maybe not one that's like super floppy. You want like a more dense one like this. But this is really good for using your hands, just getting right in between the crevices of your hands so you have no streaks, really like buffing that in around like all the points around your body that like creases, so like your wrists, your elbows, your knees, like your ankles, behind your knees, like stuff like that. This is like really gonna help you get right in there. I think that this is the most inexpensive way you can go, just using a brush and then just kind of like, I don't know, separating that with your tanning stuff and using it like that. Or for me, I definitely love using this. It really helps like even my tan out, and I know a lot of people do this as a little like hack. So yeah, I think this is like a really good idea, and I just wanted to show you guys this is the brush that I use. It's kind of gross right now, I need to wash it, but yeah, this really just helps it even out and look its like best. Next, just showing you guys what I have been using for lotion. This is the Cocoa Glow with pure cocoa butter. It's very moisturizing, and it just like restores like dry and dull looking skin. It kind of just like brings out my skin's natural glow. Absorbs fast, and it's like not really greasy at all. So I really love this stuff. It really has helped me so much with tanning. It's really moisturizing, but it's not like sticky or tacky like that moisturizer that you can think of right now that's like super uncomfortable and just like sits on top of your skin. It's just like the perfect one to make your skin really soft and smooth, so I've been loving that. I sometimes will often mix my moisturizer with my self tanner. I don't know if people do that. I don't know if it like dilutes the tan, but for me it just makes the process so much smoother, because you'll see like sometimes when you're applying certain ones you have to like work fast. I would say that for the Aruban one, it's not as like creamy or moussey, so this one you have to work extremely fast or else it kind of just like will sit on your skin. Maybe same with the Bondi Arrow. I think it does the same thing, but it doesn't make any of the color look any worse. It just kind of makes it a little bit harder. So I've been mixing this lotion in with like my tanner, and it kind of just like helps it process a little better and not like get onto any clingy parts of your body, and it just like rubs in really easy, and it smells so good. You're gonna smell like you went on like a vacation and you're legit in Aruba with like coconuts. That's how I can describe it. But yeah, when you first apply self tanner, you're definitely going to want to put moisturizer on your body after you exfoliate, and then kind of let that sit for a little bit. But yeah, these are just like kind of my go-tos. And then lastly, I just wanted to share with you guys this Maui Babe Browning Lotion. I spoke about this in a previous video a little bit. I said I would talk about it more. This is not necessarily a self tanner at all. This is kind of a developer, but it leaves your skin with a pretty tint. It's so pretty. I wouldn't put this on to self tan because it's not a self tanner, but I just wanted to address to you guys how you can use some tanners like at the beach if you wanted to bring that. Just like all these like looks are very versatile. I wanted to like kind of pick one for each different event or something. So yeah, like these I would use if I wanted to like tan for an event or something. Others not so much. Like this I definitely wouldn't. It's not a self tanner, but if I'm extremely tan and I'm like going out to dinner and I want to have like that little extra like glam, little extra tan, like pop in, stuff like that, then I would definitely strive to use this. And I would just put a little bit on. I can show you guys, of course, again, the undertones of these colors and just what they kind of will look like, but super cool. I love this. It really is just what it says, but it's so beautiful like on. Like I want everybody to have it. I'll show you guys after, but it's so pretty on. Like definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, and this is just the 8 fluid ounce one, and it's lasted me a while. You don't need a lot because it kind of does spread very easily. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys for this video. These are just some things that I have been loving for summer to accentuate my tan. It's important to wear SPF. Again, I say that all the time, but I think it's nice that people have made products like this for us to use, because we can just use them to our advantage. Even in the summer, I think people think because it's summer you don't have to use self tanner, but personally I like to use it because I don't want to fry my skin as much, and if there's any chance that I could get like skin cancer or something, that kind of freaks me out. So I love that I have all these options and I've invested in buying them. And I think it's one of the better investments that you could make, because it could be helping your skin and benefiting you, so you don't have to feel bad about that. So yeah, I just thought I would share with you guys some of the products that I've been loving, things that I've used for years now. I have a lot of experience with these, so take it like I literally am telling you all the tricks of these. Like I would definitely purchase and repurchase all of these things. And yeah, love like a summer glow. I think it's so pretty. Looking tan is definitely like a confidence booster for most people. So I think that is why these things have strived and helped people so much. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hopefully I didn't talk too much and it's not that long, and you guys enjoyed seeing some of the stuff that I use for the summer. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!